guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today I'm gonna go see Barbie with my best friend, so get ready with me. Today's gonna be a little get ready with me and a vlog of us getting snacks because snacks are essential. And yeah, I'm excited. Originally I was supposed to go with my mom's friend, but her Airbnb is in West Covina, which is like an hour away, an hour or two, and depending on traffic. And then for her to get an Uber was like $54. So my mom was like, I'm not gonna force your brother to go, so like ask your friend. So my friend Michaela was like, yeah, like it's crazy, I tried to get tickets but they're all sold out, you saved me, like, period. And I'll show you my outfit before I start to do my makeup. So yeah, okay, let me back this up a little bit. There you go. Okay, so I have all my makeup laid out on my desk. I have this mirror which I use for like my eyes so I can see up close with my concealer. I pretty much just can use the reflection from my camera. I have eyeshadow, which I usually don't do. I usually do concealer, lip gloss, that's it. But now I started adding mascara and getting a little more detailed, so I might do some eyeshadow depending on if I like it or not. This is my newest makeup product. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I love this. My makeup artist used this for prom, and my makeup stayed on for 3 days straight. My eyeshadow at the end was kind of like falling, but everything else, my foundation, concealer, was intact. Blush, everything was great. I bought this with graduation money with a gift card from Sephora. Me and two of my friends, we went to the Grove, which is like an outdoor mall in LA, and we went shopping. I had more money than them because I had just graduated, so I had a bunch of gifts and stuff. Plus I had like my Cash App card, so they just had like Apple Pay and stuff. But I had like a good amount of money. So their grandma had just gave me a $50 Visa gift card. So we went to lunch at Cheesecake Factory, which I paid for my bill, and then we did a little shopping. So I got this and some more lip gloss, which I'll show y'all. I was gonna do a graduation haul, but like there's really nothing interesting that I really bought with it. I just got some more makeup, I went to the movies a bunch of times, so it was like buying movie tickets. It was my birthday, so I got my free birthday gift, but the other thing I got was the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Hot Chocolate. It's just like a really pretty like brown, and I kind of was looking for like a more nude brown lipstick because for like the fall and stuff, because I normally wear like pink, so I was kind of looking for something a little more nude and brown. It's really, really pretty. I'm seeing Victoria Monet, so I wanted something brown because Victoria wears a lot of brown, so I wanted something brown for my makeup. And then I also have this brown, which I got for my birthday when I turned 16. It's the Gloss Bomb Cream and Honey Waffles. It's kind of a lighter brown, so I might mix those or kind of decide what I'm gonna do. And then my free birthday gift. So that was nothing interesting, but yeah. And then I also got just paying for like a bunch of movie tickets. I got a new Spirit jersey. Just like nothing really interesting. So yeah. I thought my mom was calling me. Okay, let's get into my makeup. So I really have a basic makeup routine: concealer, lip gloss. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, my mom was calling me. Yeah. So I'm about to do my makeup. Not Barbie related whatsoever, but y'all, it was a war to get tickets to see Victoria Monet. It was a battle, let me tell y'all. Okay, so I knew she was going on tour when she announced it. I'm like, if this is the only concert I go to in 2023, I don't care, I'm going. Like, I'm going. And I just got $50 in the mail from one of my aunts on my dad's side for my birthday. She sent me, I think, 50 for graduation, and then she sent me 50 in like a card in the mail for my birthday. So of course I called her, and as soon as I saw $50, I'm like, this is my mom's. Like, I'm just gonna give this to her to pay for the ticket. So Wednesday, like, I was scrolling on Twitter, blah blah blah, whatever, and Victoria was like, okay, like this, like the code for the pre-sale on Wednesday is gonna get text out to you. Like, text this number for the code for the pre-sale. I'm like, okay. Got the code for the pre-sale at like, ooh, I don't know, I can't remember what time it is. I think I got it sometime on like Tuesday night. The sale was Wednesday morning, so Wednesday morning at like 9 o'clock, I was like, okay, let me like make sure my phone is charged, my iPad is charged. Like, get on the website. I had to sign up for. So when I live in LA. Well, I live in California, but the show was in LA, which isn't really. It's about an hour in traffic from where I live. but I still live in like LA County, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll just go, whatever. But the thing is, I don't have my permit, so my dad was gonna have to drop me off, which is fine. And I thought that I was looking on Ticketmaster, because I already had a Ticketmaster account, looking for the LA show date. It wasn't on there. It was like Sacramento, San Francisco was on there. I'm like, oh my god. And somebody was like, it's on Access. So I downloaded Access on my phone and like made an account and signed up. Like, so by the time the tickets went on sale, there was no issues. I could just already be signed in and be in there. So I made an account and was like pacing around my house, like waiting. And then 10 o'clock hits. I go to ask my mom to buy the ticket. She's like, okay, but you have to pay me back. So I go get her freaking Mickey Mouse Platinum Disney credit card, Chase credit card to use for this ticket. And I am like selecting. She was like, okay. I was texting my friends to see if they wanted to go. One of my best friend, Michaela, she was like, I don't know who that is. And my other friend, Scott, she's like, I don't listen to that much. One of my other friends, Liam, he was like, I have to ask my mom. I'm like, it's okay. I'll just go by myself. Like, whatever. It's no biggie. So I was like, you can either get 2 normal like general admission tickets, or you can go by yourself and splurge and get meet and greet. You can't, I'm not doing meet and greet for 2 people. So I'm like, I don't care, I'm going by myself, and I'll just splurge and get meet and greet. Like, of course, I love Victoria, so I'm like, yeah. So I picked the meet and greet package, which is like $180, and then you can select it. The $180 includes like a meet and greet lanyard. You get early access into the venue. You get like crowd fee merch shopping, and you get like obviously a photo of Victoria and some other stuff I can't remember, but I have the screenshot in my phone. So I'm like, okay, the $180 includes also a general admission ticket. It was kind of a matter of where you wanted to sit, but there was no like map of the seats at the venue, so I was irritated. I'm like, what? I don't know where I'm sitting. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to sit like in the mezzanine or in like on the top. I'm like, I want to be like kind of close to the floor, if not on the floor. And I click floor, and I'm like, I'll just get floor. Like, to me, like, just wear comfortable shoes and get floor. Like, you're gonna have a good time. Like, just get it. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get floor. So I got floor, and it was like $235. And my venue, which is the Fonda Theater downtown, in LA, it's the floor standing only. I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna have a seat. Like, my knees, like, I'm worried, but it's okay. It's only, the show is not that long. Like, I'm gonna be fine, and you know, I'm gonna go get early access to like make sure I stretch and do yoga before, and like make sure I have money and get food and all that stuff. And yeah, so I'm very excited about that. My show is October 8th. It's a Wednesday. And the one exciting thing about that, my favorite YouTuber, Terrell, he's friends with Victoria, so I'm like, I already know he's gonna be there. And she also added another LA date, which is Thursday the 9th, but Terrell's videos always come out Thursday night, so he's probably gonna go to the Wednesday show. I'm very excited because the possibility of meeting him, like, I would cry. He's so sweet, so I'm very excited about that. And the only thing that's like kind of a dilemma or like an issue is I have Wednesday class that day. I have my English and then my med tech, which is from like 3 to 6, so it's kind of a stretch because doors open at like 6-ish. So I'm going to have to leave class early and then go home, get dressed, do my makeup, make sure my hair's done, and then skedaddle to the venue, and then, you know, get dropped off. My dad's gonna drop me off and then pick me up afterwards, and I'm going to get food afterwards. I'm like, what is open at 10 o'clock at night? Like Chick-fil-A. I either want Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. Like, I don't know. So, because after concerts, I'm starving. Like, it's hunger like no other. Anyways, enough of me ranting. I've been talking for about 5 minutes. Let's get into this makeup. My makeup routine is very simple. I try to keep it very minimal. This is another. So we're gonna go over all the products I use. So this, it's falling. This is the Sephora. Y'all can't see that. Oops. This is the Sephora Bright Future concealer. This was, I think, like $20. It was really cheap. The Sephora brand makeup is really, really good. They have concealer, foundation, everything. I love their concealer. It was super cheap and it's really solid. It's pretty light coverage, but I really like it. I use the shade Ginger Snap. I really like this concealer. I got it a while ago and it's been really great. Sephora has a really good like return policy and stuff. Like, I ended up taking this back. Well, I thought I needed a different shade, but they ended up color matching me and it was fine. But if I needed a different shade, they were gonna let me exchange it, no problem. Their exchange policy is amazing. And then for this, I ended up getting a bigger bottle, but it was super expensive, so I ended up exchanging it for the smaller bottle so I can like travel and stuff with it, so that was great, and they let me exchange it no problem. So this is also the Sephora little beauty blender sponge. This is the total coverage original sponge, which is pink. It's really gross because there's like concealer on the top, but yeah. And then I have this elf waterproof length and volume mascara. I'm really new to mascara, so I'm gonna need to like not vlog when I do this so I can look at what I'm doing. Just really simple, but just black mascara because my friend said he cried, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure my makeup is good. And then the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray. Really love this one. It's super solid, especially because I have really oily skin. It's great. And then this is my go-to lip. I wear a lot of pink. I'm wearing pink today, but I wear a lot of pink. My lips are always pink. So this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. It's really pink and sparkly. I thought it was perfect for Barbie. And then yesterday I also wore this lip too. It's the Revlon Ultra HD matte lip color in the shade Devotion Document. It's a matte pink. I lined my lips with this and then I filled it in with the lip gloss, and I really liked it just to give more color because I'm wearing kind of like a mauve pink. I wanted my lip to pop. Yeah, so let's get into it. I've been rambling for about 8 minutes. Let's just get started with the makeup. This is not a tutorial. I barely know what I'm doing. I just like when I like watching people do their makeup, especially like YouTubers and video influencers and stuff. So I just started getting into makeup actually. Like I normally for events I get my makeup done, but if I'm just like going somewhere and I'd like to do it myself, I try to at least know how to do it myself. So I'm learning and it's kind of fun. So this is the eyeshadow palette I'm using. It's the NK Makeup Sugar Coat palette. It's a lot of eyeshadows and the whole middle row is blush. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna use it or not, and then I have an eyeshadow brush. So yeah, I've been rambling for too long, guys. It's been like a week or two since I post YouTube videos. I try to post consistently, and then I'll have another vlog coming out probably next week, later this week, or this vlog is going up either today or tomorrow. And then I'm going to New Orleans. I leave Tuesday. I have not packed anything, so I will vlog me packing. It's gonna be a huge vlog from all 4 days of our trip. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So yeah, we're going to New Orleans for our mini vacation for this summer. Last summer we went to Hawaii. This summer we're just doing 2 smaller trips. We're going to New Orleans this week for 4 days, and then Vegas in August for my mom's birthday. I love New Orleans. My grandpa on my mom's side is Creole, so that's really exciting. I have like family ties to the city. My favorite princess is Tiana. Like I love Louisiana and New Orleans in general, so I'm very excited to go. Again, I haven't been since like 2019, so it's been a while, and I'm really excited. So we're gonna go and spend we're spending 4 days there, Tuesday through Friday. Wednesday I'm doing a college tour. I'm going to go tour Xavier, which is the first Catholic HBCU. I'm very excited about that. My teacher went there, and last time we drove because we lived in Atlanta, so we drove and we missed the tour, so I'm excited to get like a full tour and more information. And yeah, so let me get started and go into my makeup. I feel like I should put a little dot on my nose, but my nose really isn't super oily. Oh, I really have to blend that. Oops. It definitely looks better when I am in the mirror, so I'm gonna just move it a little closer so I can see what I'm doing, but also look in the camera because I look really white at the top, so I'm gonna kind of blend it in some more because my top of my face looks really white. So I'm gonna try to blend it all in. I forgot to do the top of my eyes, which I'll do in a second. Okay, my face looks a little brighter, which is good, but my forehead looks really, really white. I don't know why, so I think I'm gonna go maybe get a makeup wipe and redo it because it looks really, really white and pale. I'm gonna keep blending. Let's see if that helps. The camera's probably might not pick it up, but my forehead looks pale, so I'm gonna keep blending, and then if not, go get a makeup wipe and just redo my forehead a little bit because I look pale. Ooh, this clip is 12 minutes. Okay, I'll be back when I fix my forehead because it looks kind of pale. I'll be back. I'm back. I did my eyes and blended all around. Now I'm gonna do my lips and some mascara and maybe some eyeshadow. I haven't decided. I have this mirror over here in case I need it, but yeah. So I'm gonna fill in with this lip and then just line my lips with this. So I don't know if I'm gonna line it first or I think I'm gonna do this first. I'm trying to close it back. Okay. I'm gonna do the Fenty Beauty lip gloss first. It's my favorite lip gloss on earth. Go like this and then fill in with the brighter pink. Okay. I'm going for a very modern Barbie. Very short dress with sneakers, very like my style. I'm such a sneakerhead. I like wearing heels, but normally I wear sneakers, so we're gonna go for a little very modern Barbie look with the outfit today. I need to really look in a mirror to do this, so I'm gonna look away for a second so I can fill this in. Okay. Okay, I'm just filling this in. And blot the extra away. So okay. I don't know if I like how that looks. I feel like I need to add some more of this just to kind of make it a little less pink. Okay. Just kind of playing around and seeing what I like. I think it looks good. I'm just gonna rub it in and make sure it's even. Okay. Very pink, very Barbie, delicious. I think I might just do this one alone. I did these two together yesterday to kind of add a pop of color to my outfit because I was wearing like nudes and black yesterday. But I'm gonna redo this. Maybe I might just do this alone and see how I like it. Makeup for me is all about playing around and kind of seeing what you look like and playing with colors. and just kind of having fun. So I'm gonna redo this lip because I think I'm just gonna do the softer pink alone instead of the really matte bright pink, because my dress is kind of a softer pink. It's not it's not like hot neon Barbie pink, so I'm gonna do this lighter pink lip. Yeah. Yeah. What did your father say? I like that. Oh, that's cute. Okay. I'm just gonna do this one. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. I gotta fix this a little bit. Somebody tell me what the father said. Okay. Hold on. Sorry to spray my face. And you can know I look a little paler than usual, but it's fine. Now I had to let it dry. Okay, I will vlog when we get to the movies. Hey guys, I have no footage from yesterday besides me getting ready. I literally filmed nothing at the movie theaters. When I'm with my friends, I like barely vlog. I just don't. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna get into the movie. We're gonna talk about the Barbie movie. Guys, I really freaking like this movie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I adored this movie. It was way deeper than I thought. A lot of the symbolism was like feminism and patriarchy and just being a modern woman. And it was like sad because the plot was Barbie basically has an existential crisis and is having like thoughts of dying and like just like these terrible, negative, sad, depressing thoughts. And she has to find out who's like what little girl's playing with it that's making her sad. So she has to go to the real world to find out who's playing with her. She finds out whoever's playing with her isn't a little girl, it's a mom who misses playing Barbies with her daughter, her teenage daughter. And the mom who was drawing these drawings works at Mattel, which we find out a little later in the movie. But yeah, Barbie has to go to the real world, and it's like there's all these innuendos and adult jokes that are like really funny, and the movie was very campy, and like all of the costumes were so pink and like just Barbie and just so cute. Like Margaret Robbie was wearing this one Chanel like tweed top and skirt, and then like a Chanel bag and this really cute heart necklace. It was so cute. All the outfits were amazing, and I love them. But yeah, Barbie goes having like an existential crisis, and it's like really struggling, and it was really like sad to find out and to kind of like go through this journey with her. I'm like, damn, like it hit deeper than I thought it was gonna hit. I liked Barbies for a short amount of time. I played Barbies for about 2 weeks, and I really like them. I like looking at them more than like playing with them, but I'm like, wow, bro, like it just hit me in my feelings. Like if you have mommy issues, like you're gonna stop watching this movie. I don't even have mommy issues, and I cried like 3 times. It was so deep. I loved all of the symbolism. Ken was basically being objectified and kind of treated as an accessory, kind of in this women-led society, which is Barbie land. Like every Barbie, women do everything. Women run presidency, like do all the jobs and like everything. And Ken was kind of just a side character. He was there, and it was kind of great to get that like that dialect and that scenario, because we usually never see that. Usually it's women that are in the background and aren't really the main characters. So to kind of see the script being flipped literally was honestly refreshing. Like I enjoyed it, and Ken was still Ken and funny and comedic and campy and all the normal Ken characteristics, but it was great to see. My mind is like spiraling. I'm trying to remember like some other key details. I should take notes, but I'm just talking kind of off the top of my head. But one thing I really was obsessed with was the set itself. The Margot Robbie's dream house was so pink and literally like straight out of a Mattel Barbie set that you can buy in Target. Like, it was so realistic and so pink, and like the attention to detail was incredible. Like, when Barbie would like go down her stairs, you never walk your Barbie to her stairs, she would just float off of her roof into her car. Like, it was so realistic. The fridge like opened, but it had like sticker decals on the fridge, and the soundtrack was great. My favorite song is Pink by Lizzo. It just sets the tone of the entire film. And then there's also Reprise, which isn't on the soundtrack, sadly. She sings it again after Barbie's having like this existential crisis and like suicidal thoughts, like just depressed. And I'm like, wow, like I'm obsessed. And it was really seamless. I really wish that like Ariana was on the soundtrack. Not gonna lie, but it's okay. I know she's busy, but yeah, I really liked it. It was really enjoyable. It was sad, like this one piece saying that like women are like just kind of the reality of being women, and I think her name was America. Yeah, America was explaining that to like stereotypical blonde Barbie, that like the realities of women in the real world, and like all the struggles and just terrible stuff that happens. She was explaining that to Margot Robbie, and Margot Robbie was like crying this other scene, and it was just, when Barbie like shed a tear, I was like, oh my god, like wow, like it just like hit me in the feels. I don't know why. I'm like, oh my god. So I screenshotted like some of my favorite quotes. This one quote had me sobbing. It says, "We mothers stand still so our daughters can look back to see how far they've come." That one quote just had me sobbing. I'm like, oh my god. And then there was this other one that was saying that Barbie said, she was like, I want to be a part of people that make meaning, not the thing that is made. This other one that says, and then it was the maker who made Barbie. They have like a whole conversation, and she goes, humans only have one ending. Ideas live forever, which is basically kind of explaining that Barbie is an idea and a concept, and Barbie will always be around, but humans will eventually not be around. I was like, damn, like that just made me cry. And this other quote, when they were accepting awards at I think it was after Ken like took over Barbie Land, when they got it back and like reset everything to normal, when they would accept awards, they don't say thank you, they say I work hard so I deserve it. That really like resonated with me, because I'm always like having like second thoughts and overthinking about things and think I don't deserve accomplishments. So that really like sat with me. And this other quote from Margot Robbie, she says, and this is like at the beginning of the movie, she says, "It was the best day ever. So was yesterday, and so is tomorrow, and every day from now until forever." And that was like, I really like that quote, because that's how Barbies are. That's how toys are. Like, they're always having a good day. Barbie Land, nothing ever goes wrong. Like, being a toy, everything is always supposed to work out. And this movie was way deeper. It was about growing up and not playing with toys, and how men can just have to exist sometimes, and women can be anything. That's kind of the structure and the main focus of Barbie. Women can be whatever we want to, and I love the movie. It made me like it made me think and kind of like ponder and ask questions. I was going into it with like pink and campy and fun, kind of like all the other animated movies, as well as the Netflix series Barbie Life in the Dream House. That's what I was expecting, but just like live action. It was way deeper than I thought. So shout out to the entire cast. Shout out to Greta, who ate this movie up. I would love to see a sequel. Issa Rae slayed. Like, okay, so my favorite part, all of Issa Rae's lines were amazing, top tier, but my favorite line at the end, when Ken and stuff comes back after they like unbrainwashed all the Barbies and stuff, Ken goes, "Is it me or these Mojo Dojo Casa Houses looking dreamer?" And Issa goes, "This is a Barbie, these are dream house, motherfucker." But they bleep it out and they censor with the Mattel logo. It was so unserious because the movie's PG-13, so I don't think they can like cuss. I think they can like allude to cussing and like allude to like adult jokes, but they can't like cuss because it's not rated R. Rated R would have been like adult language, blah blah blah, nudity, but it was PG-13, which is like funny, and I really liked it. And there was other adult joke that was funny, and Ken was like, "I should stay the night," or "I should spend the night," something like that, and Barbie was like, "And do what?" And it was just funny because like we know what they were like alluding to, but like, you know, that was funny. And then another one that was saying like when they went to the real, when Barbie and Ken went to the real world, Barbie was like, "I don't have a vagina," and it just made me laugh. And at the end of the movie, she ends up staying in the real world and going to the gynecologist, so that was funny. It was a good movie. I would see it again. I really loved it. I cried. Billie Eilish's song, "What Was I Made For?" had me sobbing. Like, it just, the imagery with like her lyrics in the background, just made me unwell. I really like this film, and I want to see it again. Thank y'all so much for watching this very pink video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.